St Fanahan's Well offers a great opportunity to bring the history of early Ireland to life, specifically that of the early Christian period. This presentation is an examination of how we may best present this learning activity to first-year Junior Cert history students. By gaining a more in-depth knowledge of the local early medieval history and the physical modifications that occurred through it throughout its life, students will, I hope, be more willing to engage with the history right outside their front door. At the end of this learning exercise, pupils will be able to name 3 modifications to this historical site which occurred over the last 50 years. Draw a small map of the access, well and surrounding streams. Write a short description of the experience of the well targeted at potential tourists to Mitchellstown. All learning intentions will be aided by a worksheet which the students may complete in groups of 2. The story of St Fanahan's Well arcs from the early Christian period right up to present day. For the purpose of this presentation, we will take a brief virtual tour of St Fanahan's Well. The style was rebuilt in 1989 by the Well Committee. The style is flanked by pier caps, which come from the Domain Bridge on the east side of town on the Limerick Road. Both large stones at ground level were originally windowsills from the workhouse, the remains of which are visible from a vantage point about halfway down the path to the well. The green pump still works and was the main domestic water pump to the houses on this road all the way up until the 1950s. The path is built on a double-banked ditch, lined on both sides with tall beech trees. These trees came from the local castle gardens over a period of the late 1920s to early 30s. The walk provides a chance to observe local flora such as buttercups, fairy grass and violets. The tree hollows, which punctuate the walk, are also a good opportunity to draw cross-curricular links with Junior Cert Geography. The workhouse is clearly visible due north of the halfway mark of the path down to the well. This is a good opportunity for some applied map work using a Discovery Series map of the local area. The bridge was built in 1870 to replace the wooden footbridge that went before it. Indeed, many wooden footbridges will have gone before it. The most striking feature is that of the carved head. This head is in the 3rd stage of its career. Originally featured in St Fanahan's Chapel, which is now the Town Hall on Thomas Street, it was moved to the local parish church. Again, when that particular part of the church was demolished, local historian Bill Power sifted through the rubble to find it in order to have the Well Committee place it here on the bridge. That's quite the story for one piece of stone. The bridge was paid for by J.S. Casey, father of the Galtee boy. Finally, we come to St Fanahan's Well. Set in a horseshoe shape, the well boasts much hidden meaning and extends many cross-curricular links to the Junior Cert religion course. 7 kneeling stones surrounding the arc of the horseshoe are evident. 7 is a very relevant number in the life of St Fanahan, among other saints. For example, when he is said to have voluntarily served penance on behalf of the 7 smiths, he suspended himself from 7 sickles every night for 7 years. The eel feature is the emblem for St Fanahan. According to folklore, if the eel appears from one of the 7 streams feeding the well, a wish will be granted to the witness. The cross was erected in 1989, as evidenced by the Roman numerals. The bottom step is made of Liscannor stone from County Clare, and the sides from limestone from West Cork. Again, further links to Junior Cert Geography are provided here. At this point in the trip, it becomes clear that St. Fanahan's Well is situated on a miniature island. This is due to the fact that 3 streams on Gradog, Shrugnanesha or Stream of the Sages, and the well stream all lead to the well and feed into one larger stream. This is a highly unusual feature and offers a very good explanation as to the significance of this natural site to people in the early Christian period in Ireland. Another horseshoe is featured at this site, that is, the horseshoe path surrounding the well. Traditionally, people do a novena over 9 days here. They walk the horseshoe path 3 times every night, which is surrounded by the 3 streams, thereby poetically fulfilling a local tradition of mathematical, historical and indeed biblical significance. There is a wide range of classroom-based activities which we may use. I have outlined my learning intentions, but there is nothing to stop teachers from implementing their idiosyncratic activities for their classes. Such activities could include taking down accounts of childhood memories of the well from parents, grandparents, etc. Writing an imaginative essay about the first discovery of the well through the eyes of St. Fanahan when he lay sight to the 3 streams feeding into one. Compiling a biography of St. Fanahan from the book of Lismore, which is available online. Thank you for watching this presentation, and I do look forward to hearing your suggestions on how to further enrich this learning opportunity for our students here at St. Fanahan's College. Thank you very much.